In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get G rank of Frioo / FRIEZA in a Rise crossover. Before we go do that, would you guys like to have a chance to win a free Game Pass? All you need to do is drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your Roblox username down below. I give away multiple Game Pass every week. Anyway guys, without further ado, let's get on with the video. So if you're planning on getting the new Frioo / FRIEZA NPC, I will show you guys how to do it the most effective way to do it. But first, let's have a look at the stats. We're going to start off at S because I need to blow that. It's going to be completely useless. So at least with me with my current boosts, this is what's doing about 3 trillion there. SS, it's going to go ahead and do 34 trillion. And at G rank, you'll be looking at 415 trillion. Now, this can change depending on your hero rank. I'm hero rank G, and I have a guild boost of, let me double check my guild boost, of about 60, at least that's it, no, 42 there, I'm pretty sure that is, or whatever number that exactly is. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys the 2 ways to get this NPC. So you can get it, of course, in every rarity. And yes, you can use the merge machine to get higher rarities, or you can do a little bit of a cheeky strat, and this is the first one of the main 2 I'm going to show you. And this is doing the Infernal Castle. So the Infernal Castle, how it works is that bosses will spawn every 5 waves in it, and these bosses can be of any rarity, and yes, that means it can go all the way up to G rank. It can't be higher than G rank, but it can go all the way up to G rank, and let's just say they are very, very good when you get them at G rank, as we've just shown off there. So what you need to do is you need to advance through it, and if you're trying to work out what the rank is, I believe for the first ones you are going to go against, the first 10, you're going to be looking at S ranks. Then the next 10 are going to make their way over to SS ranks. And then I believe the next 10 are G ranks that point onwards. Actually, I think it goes all the way up to 30. Then it starts becoming a G rank. But you need to beat the stages. Just going to be at the first 5 here. I'll show you guys this. So this will just be an S rank one, which you wouldn't really want. But if you are looking to get the SS or the G rank one, because all of them will most likely go in your team depending on how strong you are in the game, I definitely can be very, very helpful doing this. And now you can do dungeons, and I'll show you guys the dungeon bit later. But for now, I just want to go over how easy it is to actually go ahead and get this boss, because it is relatively easy to do. With this port, just a little bit of luck. Now, any boss can spawn on these ways, and by that I literally mean any boss can spawn. There's no guarantee of it being the one you want. But the benefit of this is if you, for example, try to normally get the SS ranked one, which you can't get any higher than that from the normal parts of the game, the amount of health it would have on it would be completely insane. But in this, it'll spawn with a lot less. Now, if you in theory made it super far into the thing, it'll make it a lot harder. But you can get spawning on wave 30, which will only have 5 QI health. Now, that does sound like a lot, but that's a G rank version of the boss. That's important to keep in mind there. Anyway, make sure when you are clearing this run as fast as possible. You probably know Infernal Tower works. I made separate videos than that, so I'm not going to go too much in detail. I'm just trying to show you guys how easy it is to clear this and actually see a boss in it. Then I'll go over the other ways to get this boss and how useful this boss can actually be for you, because it's a pretty good boss to have. It's actually, I believe, one of the best, or if not the best, G rank shadow you can have, other than, of course, the Monarch, which you can get in every rank. Anyway, though, let's teleport through here, and then you see there is a boss. Now, like I said, every 5 waves a boss will appear. You have to completely clear the floor, or you can just go straight to the boss. So if you don't have enough time to go and beat the rest of the floor, go straight to the boss. But anyway, we're going to take the other NPCs, then we'll go straight to the boss, then we'll head out of this. Don't worry, we're not going to be in this for the whole entire video. I just want to show you guys that this is just one way to obtain the boss. Now, you do have to do solo, and you do have to be at least S rank to do this. Keep this in mind. Or at least it's just going to be way too hard for you. And unfortunately, we did not manage to get the boss there, but we weren't really after him too badly. He only went S rank. And we'll keep going for the dungeons, and every 5 there'll be a new boss appearing. But anyway, let's get out of this. I feel like you guys will hopefully at this point in the video understand that's how that part of the game works. But now I'm going to show you guys how normally the boss, and you can also use these tips I'm about to tell you to also get the boss from the gate here right now. Also, by the way, if you do another attempt at the gate, as long as you've done it for a despawn, you can just leave and you can go straight back into it. I can get another attempt for completely free, and I get all the rewards as well, which is very helpful. So this gate will spawn at 45, and it'll be for 15 minutes. Anyway, though, the next way to get this boss, so we're going to have to head over to Dragon Ball Island. And now I'm going to basically, in this part of the video, I'm going to show you how the other way to get the boss, and this will be how to get the E to SS rank version. So yes, you can have the G rank version. But, for example, if you just do a collector and you need all the other ranks, or, for example, maybe you just want to have the boss so you can use the boss to skim, or for whatever reason, you just want to have the boss so you've got in your index, and you can't do any of the S rank ones, you want to try doing the SS rank one, this will be for, no, sorry, E rank one. This will definitely help you out a bit, although I'm not lying, this will still be a very hard thing to do, and in my opinion, the gate is so much more worthwhile doing. But hey, let's say Dragon Ball Gate has just appeared, it'll pop up on your screen saying a dungeon has appeared in Dragon Ball, well, let's say Dragon Ball, let's say Dragon City, and then you have to find the gate that has appeared, just like you normally would. and then you can enter it. It's that simple, it's that easy. It can be any rank. Use rank up runes to go ahead and drop the rank of it, or use rank down, no, up, decrease the rank of it, or you can use your rank down runes to decrease the rank of it. But anyway, so when you're in this area, what you actually need to do, and this is basically how you're going to improve at the game right now, so there's kind of links in this as well, you need to make sure you have the right weapon. So you can see the normal NPCs in here, this is the worst NPC on this island. It has the 3.7 QA health, and then let's go to a slightly stronger one. I think that one's a little bit busy, so it's going to be a little bit hard to see how much health it spawns in with. So let's go to maybe the Piccolo, which I don't think anybody will be on, or I think it's like green or something like that. The green has 1.39 QI, which is crazy strong when it comes to being this. So it's definitely, like I said, 1,000 times easier to Infernal Castle. But anyway, let's say Infernal Castle and spawn. You don't have much luck with that. You're just trying to hit the boss. You will need to farm up the NPCs in this area. Now, it doesn't actually matter what NPC you want to do, as long as you are farming up one of the brutes. And basically, while you farm up these brutes, these big ones here, you can also join a group of players. Being in a group will help you out so much. You can join a guild, for example, my guild, links in the top link down below if you want to apply to join. Or just join any guild, you get some good boosts, but also you can all arrange to go ahead and just focus a boss together. And yeah, basically just destroy it like we have here, and then boom, I get a ton of cash. That's simple. That was 2 QA cash there. And then you want to save up all of this cash to make your way over here to get this weapon. And then when you get the twin draconic axe, try as many of these as possible, and then head back all the way over to the merging machine, and you want to merge this weapon. Now, I think I've already merged my ones, and I didn't just buy any there, so I'm not going to show you how to merge anymore. But you want to upgrade them and combine all the ones you got that are necessarily weaker than the rest, and then after that, you want to go ahead and try on a good enchant on it. So now, I have multiple versions. I have this one, for example, which the main enchant here is Sharpness 5. You can get better than Sharpness 5, but my one, just so everybody doesn't know, is only, well, that's the wrong thing there. It is only a C rank, and it's only doing 9.35 QA with Sharpness 5. This could be so much stronger, but basically, you want to roll it in this area. I'll show you guys an example. Let's do my slightly weaker one. I'm just going to complete this anyway. You can roll it. You can get worse enchants, you can get better enchants. So as you see, that's a complete downgrade there. And then wait, we got lucky, got a Sharpness 5, went back up. Then, hey, it went down again, and it's just going to go up and down, depending on how much damage it'll do. There is other enchants that you can get. But anyway, you're going to most likely need these enchants if you are trying to get a good version of the boss. If you're trying to wonder what it takes to wave 30 or floor 30, and that's you head straight to the boss at the end, and honestly, I still have quite a bit of time spare. Having this weapon at C rank actually does do the trick with Sharpness 5. The other stuff isn't necessarily needed. Just having it at Sharpness 5 and making sure you have an auto attack basically auto clicker. This will click faster than you can actually click as long as you have the game pass, and it will help you out a ton. You can also use, of course, 2 times cash to get more stuff. But anyway, I want to try and make sure I've shown like the 3 free-to-play versions of getting this boss. But the main thing is to note with dungeons, like you probably all know, you can do them multiple times. But something that a lot of people don't know is you can do the Infernal Castle multiple times. You should make it around 15 minutes, see if you get a boss you want. If you don't, you can then restart your run. Technically, you'd have to about 14 minutes if you want to give yourself time to load in, load out. And in order to get a ton of legendary dust, and just prove you can actually do this again, I'll quickly load back in there one more time. I'm not going to bother going through it, but at just this point, it's going to prove to you guys that we can actually do this multiple time, and this will help you get the Frioo boss / FRIEZA boss, whatever you are planning on calling it. Also, this is a little bit of a bug when the stone screen pops up. Do not worry about it at all. You'll make sure you also have your shadows in this, the early stages, so it will help you out. But guys, thank you a ton for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, consider dropping a like, subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a one. Bye! Also watch this other video. I promise you it's amazing. Or check out my main channel. Hey, you got multiple choices right now.